Sometimes the smallest updates can have the biggest impact. Shopify just rolled out what, on the surface, looks like a tiny analytics tweak. But trust me, we're about to dive into why this one little change could be a massive game changer for protecting your profits and actually driving real growth.
So you might be thinking, great, just another number on my dashboard to worry about. But what if it's way more than that? What if it's actually a hidden key? This update, seriously, it unlocks a whole new way of looking at risk. We're not just talking about managing a problem anymore, we're talking about turning it into a strategic tool for growth. It's a huge shift in mindset.
So here's the deal. Back in January 2026, Shopify changed the way it calculates chargebacks. And yeah, I know that sounds kind of dry, but this is a really big deal. Why? Because it completely changes the game when it comes to the visibility you have into your business's health. Let's break down exactly what that means for you.
All right, first things first, what actually changed? On the surface, it seems pretty small, but as you'll see, the devil is in the details here.
Okay, so here's the core of it. Shopify's chargeback calculation now includes all disputes. I mean, everything. Even the ones that used to get resolved automatically, through programs like Visa's RDR, those were kind of hidden from view before. Now, they're all counted. You're not just getting a piece of the puzzle anymore, you're seeing the whole thing. And that right there is exactly why this matters so much. It's all about seeing the full picture. We're moving from having just some of the data to having total, complete transparency. Just look at the difference here. The old way, your data was incomplete. And let's be honest, that probably meant your dispute levels looked lower than they really were. You just weren't seeing your true risk. But now, the new metric gives you everything. It's complete, it's transparent, and you can even filter by the type of dispute to really dig into the details. That's a huge upgrade. So, what's the big takeaway here? It's this. For the very first time on Shopify, you get a true, unfiltered view of your entire transaction risk landscape. It's like turning the lights on in a room that was always dimly lit. Nothing is hidden anymore. And having that clear picture of reality, well, that's always the first step to making things better. Okay, this next part is where things get really interesting. This is the big strategic shift. We're talking about transforming your chargeback data from something that just tells you what already happened into a powerful signal that tells you what's about to happen.
So let's just make sure we're on the same page. What's a lagging indicator? Well, it's pretty much what it sounds like. It lags. It tells you what's already happened. Your sales report from last quarter is a perfect example. Yeah, it's useful, but you're looking in the rearview mirror. It's all reactive. But a leading indicator? That's the opposite. It's a signal that helps you predict the future, to see what's coming down the road. It's proactive. Think about a sudden jump in customer complaints. That's a warning sign, right? It tells you there's a problem brewing that you can get ahead of. And guess what? This is exactly what your new complete chargeback rate has just become.
So what is this leading signal actually telling you? A rising chargeback rate isn't just some random number going up. It's a symptom. It's a clue. It could be pointing to all sorts of things. Maybe your product positioning is off. Maybe there are shipping issues. Or maybe your customers just don't recognize your business name on their credit card bill. It's a powerful diagnostic tool.
All right, so we get it. We have this amazing new signal. But now what? How do we actually use it? That's what we're diving into next, how to put this data to work for you.
Let's look at a quick example to make this super clear. Let's say you've got product A and product B. Sales volume, about the same. You might think they're performing equally well, but now with this new data, you see that product A has a way higher dispute rate. Boom, that's your signal. That tells you, hey, I need to investigate product A. Is the description off? Are there shipping problems? You can now hunt for the real cause instead of just playing defense. So how do you make this a habit? Here's a simple 3-step framework. First, detect. Look at the data, find the patterns. Is it fraud? Is it delivery issues? Second, monitor. Don't wait for a monthly report. You need to build a real-time view. And third, integrate. Take what you've learned and feed it right back into your product and business decisions. It's a loop.
I love this idea of risk telemetry. Think of it like a control panel for your business's health. This is not some dusty report you look at once a month. It's a living, breathing system. You want real-time dashboards, automated alerts that tell you when something's wrong, and the power to slice and dice the data by product, SKU, or even where your traffic is coming from. It becomes part of how you run your business every single day.
And once you have that system, it creates this incredibly powerful feedback loop, especially for your product team. Think about the questions they can suddenly answer. Which products are causing the most headaches? Is there a price point where disputes suddenly spike? This isn't just about managing risk, it's about making smarter decisions that build a stronger, more resilient business from the ground up.
And when you put all of these pieces together, something really cool happens. Managing risk stops being this defensive, boring chore, and it actually becomes a competitive edge.
Think about it. When you get proactive, the benefits just stack up. You're going to have fewer surprise losses, your cash flow gets way more predictable, you're less likely to deal with annoying payout holds and extra fees, plus you stay on the good side of the card networks. And what does all that lead to? Sustainable, profitable growth. It's a win-win-win.
This quote really hits the nail on the head for me. A chargeback rate isn't just a KPI, it's a lead quality and experience indicator. It totally reframes the whole thing, right? It's not just some boring number you have to look at. It's a direct reflection of your customer's experience and the kind of customers you're bringing in.
So I'll just leave you with this final thought. Thanks to the Shopify update, the data is all there. It's in your hands now. The only question is, what are you going to do with it? Are you just going to keep reporting on risk after the fact, or are you going to start using it as a powerful signal to actively build a stronger, smarter, and more profitable business? The choice is yours.